Oh, why not the recording started? Relays are there.
স্যার আমাদের দেখাচ্ছে রেকর্ড হচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ স্যার রেকর্ডিং
স্টার্ট হয়েছে এতক্ষণে। Okay, so today we will start one new topic which is called the sequential logic circuit. Now the main difference between the sequential logic circuit and the combinational logic circuit is that in case of combinational logic circuit, the output is depend only the input. Whatever be the input you are giving at present moment, the output is depend upon only on that one. Okay, so no memories are there, no previous data are stored inside the combinational logic circuit. So the output of a combinational logic circuit is purely depend upon the input of that particular moment. So this is, you see, this is a combinational logic circuit. So the output is totally depend upon the present input. Now, in case of sequential logic circuit are not different from the combinational logic circuit. Both are the digital logic circuit. But the difference is that in case of sequential logic circuit, the present output is depend not only the present input but also the past output. So that means in case of sequential logic circuit, some memory elements are there which is actually holding the previous output, and this previous output is getting feedback to the combinational logic circuit. So the output at a particular moment is depend upon the present input as well as the past output. Okay, so this is the difference between sequential logic circuit and the combinational logic circuit. So that means in case of between this circuit, the main element which differentiate these two circuits, sequential and combinational, is the memory element, and the basic building block of the memory element is called the flip-flop, like the house. So as the bricks is the main basic building element of a house, concrete house, so that means similarly the flip-flops are called the basic memory element or the building blocks of the memory element. In your syllabus, the details flip-flops are there. There are 4 types of the flip-flop. So in your syllabus, the detailed discussion of all these types of flip-flops are there, and the conversion procedures is also there. Means from one flip-flop, how to go to the another flip-flop. Now, before you go for the flip-flop, you need to know the concept of the flip-flop and the latches. So these two devices, sometimes they are similar, but some basic difference are there between these two devices. That's why one device is called the flip-flop, another device is called the latches. Now, what is the difference between these two things? Both the things are the basic building blocks of the memory element. Now, here you see, from the gate, if we design one circuit from the basic gates, if we design one circuit which is able to hold some binary information, then it is called the latches. Okay, so what is the difference between latches and flip-flop? If the latches connected to a clock pulse, then it is called the flip-flop. Okay, so that means flip-flop and the latches are basically same digital circuit, but one needs a clock pulse like the flip-flop, another doesn't need a clock pulse. Both are able to hold the binary information. Okay, so this is called the latches. So come to this one, better you will understand all these things, what is called the latch, what is called the flip-flop, what is the difference between all these things clearly. So what is the definition of flip-flop? The basic memory element is known as flip-flop. It has 2 stable states which are known as one state, or sometimes it is called the set state, and 0 state. Sometimes it is called a reset state also. So that means flip-flop is a bistable device. Okay, bistable device means in both the state it is stable. Sometimes I think you heard about from the analog electronics the astable device. You heard about this term, astable device?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Astable device means there are only one stable state, means either 0 or 1. Okay, so if the 0 is the stable state, then it may go to the 1, but immediately it will come to the 0 because only one stable state is there. But the difference between the astable device and the bistable device is that in case of flip-flop, as it is a bistable device, so it can be remain one state for infinite time or 0 state infinite time if the disturbance of the input is not changed. Okay, so that means in case of flip-flop, 2 states are there. 2 state means nothing but the output. output of the flip-flop. So output of the flip-flop may be 1 and it can be remain at 1, and it may be 0 or it remain 0. So 0 is called the reset. When the flip-flop output is 0, it is called the reset state. When the flip-flop output is set, it is called the 1, it is called the set state. Okay, so you know what is called the flip-flop and what is the properties of the flip-flop. So flip-flop is nothing but the basic building blocks of the memory element. It has two stable state. It is called the bistable device. It gives two output. One is 1, another is 0. 1 means we can call it the flip-flop is set, and if the output of the flip-flop is 0, we can call it the flip-flop is reset. It can store 1 bit of binary information and maintains its output state until directed by an input signal to change its state. So as I mentioned, that flip-flop can hold the information infinite time. The output may be 0, maybe 1. So this 0 and 1 is nothing but some information, or the some 1 bit information. Okay, so this 1 bit information can be stored inside the flip-flop until it is directed by the input to change the state. Otherwise, it is remain on that state. It's a stable. So sometimes it is also called a bistable multi-vibrator or 1 bit memory element. Okay, it is abbreviated as FF. So from now we'll discuss the flip-flop as FF. So in some question or in some discussion, if you heard this term FF, it is nothing but the flip-flop. Why I just mentioned what is called the bistable, what is called the multi-vibrator, because the flip-flop can go from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0, vice versa. That's why it is called a multi-vibrate, as it vibrate between 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, or toggle between 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, like this one. And in both the state it is stable. That's why it is called the bistable multi-vibrator or 1 bit memory element. Why it is called 1 bit memory element? Because the bit is nothing but the single bit binary information. If we combine so many bits, it's become the megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, anything. But the basic thing is the 1 bit. Okay, and flip-flop is the device which can able to store 1 bit binary information. That's why it is called the 1 bit memory element. Now there are 4 types of the flip-flop. One is called the RS flip-flop, D flip-flop, JK flip-flop, and T flip-flop. Okay, the RS flip-flop is called as reset set flip-flop. D means it's a data flip-flop, T means it's a toggle flip-flop, and JK flip-flop means it is from the inventor names, J and K. I forgot what is the full form of this JK. If you just Google this thing, you can easily find out what is the inventor's name, J and K. Otherwise, RS means reset set, D means data, T means toggle flip-flop, JK means according to their inventor names. Okay. So first we come to this one, RS flip-flop. So reset set flip-flop, it has 2 input, S and R, and 2 outputs, Q and Q bar. Remember one thing very carefully, every flip-flop has 2 output. Whatever be the flip-flops are among the 4 types, but every flip-flop has 2 outputs. What are the output? One is Q, another is Q bar, and Q bar is the complement of Q. Got it?
Sir, for all flip-flops, yes, or for reset set?
No. For all the flip-flop, RS, D, JK, T, whatever be the flip-flops are there, every flip-flop has 2 outputs. One is Q, one is Q bar, and Q bar is the complement of Q. Okay. So it can be constructed in NAND gate or NOR gate. So first of all, these are nothing but the inputs of the flip-flop. So in case of RS flip-flop, how many inputs are there? How many inputs are there?
2. Yes and R.
শুনতে পেলাম না।
2.
So 2 inputs are there. One is R, one is S. R means it's a reset inputs. S means it's a set input. Similarly, can somebody tell me how many inputs are there in case of D flip-flop? How many inputs are there in case of
1, sir?
1. Very good. So the input is nothing but the D. The name of the input is D or the data input. How many inputs are there in case of JK flip-flop?
Sir, 2, sir.
2 inputs, J and K. And how many inputs are there in case of T flip-flop?
Sir, 1. 1, sir.
Only 1 T. So that means if I ask you that among the 4 types flip-flop, how many flip-flops are there have 2 inputs? How many flip-flops are there which has 2 inputs? 2 types.
2, sir.
And
2.
how many? Very good, very good. 2 types of flip-flops are there, means 2 flip-flops are there which has 2 inputs, and 2 flip-flops are there which has only 1 input, D and T. Okay, so just check this figure. So better we'll see this figure in the circuit maker, then you will better understand why this thing is called the flip-flop, how the flip-flop can able to hold the information, store the information, and why the input R is called the reset, why the input S is called the set. But before we go for this one, this is called the feedback connection. Okay, this connection is called the feedback connection because you see from the output of one of the NOR gate, the input of the other NOR gate is connected. So that's why this is called the feedback input. Okay, and in this sequential logic circuit, we use the feedback input. So see the RS flip-flop, this one. Okay. So here you see the first one, both are the RS flip-flop, but the first one is constructed using the NOR gate and second one is constructed using the NAND gate only. Flip-flop has two output, one is Q, another is Q bar. Q bar is the complement of Q. So that means if you design one flip-flop where both the Q and Q bar simultaneously coming 0, so is it correct or wrong? Suppose in the exam time you design one flip-flop, and after designing the flip-flop, if you run the flip-flop, you see that at the same time means simultaneously the Q and Q bar become 1 or 0. So is it correct or wrong?
Sir, wrong, sir.
Wrong. Very good. Because Q and Q bar should not be at the same state, because Q is the complement of Q. Q bar is the complement of Q. So if one becomes 0, other definitely become 1. So at simultaneously, both cannot be at the same state. If they are coming at the same state, then there are some problems are there in the design, and we should avoid this state. Now let's see how the things are stored the data. So I run the circuit. After running the circuit, you see this one is actually fluctuating. Now you see the operation. What is the property of the two input NOR gate? Because you see, just look at the first figure. Okay, let me zoom this one. Just look at this first figure and see what here you see in this design. Only the NOR gate are used. Two input NOR gates are used. Okay. No, sorry, it's not a NOR gate. Yes, this is the NOR gate, two input NOR gate. So what is the property of the NOR gate? To understand the flip-flop properly, you need to know the properties of the NOR gate.
Sir, output is high when the
both
inputs are
the
same.
inputs are low, the output is high.
1 minute, lady, please. Somebody is saying saying something. Bolo, aage je bolchile?
Sir, input is high when both the output is high when both the inputs are low. Same.
Both the inputs are low, then only the output is high. Okay. Very good. Okay. Otherwise, you see, it's actually adding the two number. After adding, it's actually take the complement of the inputs. So that means if any inputs has 1, then the output is definitely 0. So to make the output high, both the inputs should be 0. Very good. This is the correct property of the NOR gate. Now here you see, if I give AC equal to 1, R equal to 0, then what happened? If I give AC equal to 1, okay, then what is the output Q bar? If AC equal to 1, then what about the output Q bar?
Sir, 0.
Very good, 0. Okay. So let me elaborate it properly. So that means in case of a NOR gate, if one of the input is 0, can you able to say the output? Wait 1 minute, please. Better. First, I start from the beginning. Suppose I draw one NOR gate. Okay, now somebody please answer. If this input is 0, what about the output?
Uncertain.
0.
Sir, uncertain, sir.
Uncertain.
Very good. This is equal to uncertain, because according to the properties of the NOR gate, if one of the input is 0, we cannot say what is the output, because if it is 1, then the output is 0. If it is 0, then the output is 1. So that means if one of the input is 0, we cannot say about the output. Very good. Okay, now tell me this answer. If one of the input is 1, then what about the output?
So output is low.
Very good. So if one of the input is 1, then we doesn't need to look at the second input. Whatever be the second input, the output is always 0. Everybody got this one? সবাই এটা বুঝতে পেরেছো? This is the property, very basic property of the NOR gate. Now let's come here. Here you see, in this moment, I give S equal to 1, R equal to 0. So that means if S equal to 1, we can definitely say that this output Q bar equal to 0. Okay, we doesn't need to look at this input. Whatever be this input, if S equal to 1, then this Q bar should be 0. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now come to the lower NOR gate. The one input R is connected to 0. So what about the Q?
1, sir. Q.
How? Because unless we don't know the other input like this one, we cannot say the Q. Because
Okay.
the
Yes,
R,
sir. Yes, sir.
R equal to 0. R equal to 0 means we cannot say the Q equal to 1 or 0 because it depends upon the other input, and the other input is connected to Q bar. And if S equal to 1, then Q bar equal to 0, and this 0 is connected to this one. So you see the lower NOR gate, both the inputs are blue color. That means both the inputs are 0. So that means Q equal to 1 here. Got it? Got this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you check this, that this is the truth table of the RS flip-flop. And here you see if S equal to, we just check this one. If S equal to 1, R equal to 0, then what about Q? Q equal to?
1, sir.
Q equal to 1 and Q bar equal to?
0.
0. And the name of the set, name of this combination when S equal to 1, R equal to 0 is called the set combination. Ever bolo, up to this one, is anybody have any problem or not? Only this one, only this particular row. If S equal to 1, R equal to 0 in this particular design, then Q is coming 1 and Q bar is coming 0. And as I mentioned, when Q is actually the output, Q bar is the output bar. So output equal to 1. So that means this set, this particular combination is called the set state. Understand? Yes, এতক্ষণ ধরে কি বললাম, সেট মানে কি, if the flip flop output Q equal to 1, it is called the set state. If the flip flop output Q equal to 0, it is called the reset state. Not the Q bar, it's depend upon Q. Q equal to 1, so it is called set state. Q equal to 0, so it is called reset state. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Come to the another combination. I give R equal to 1, S equal to 0. Okay, I give R equal to 1, S equal to 0. Now tell me what about the output? Output is actually showing here, but you need to tell me. So R equal to 1 means Q equal to?
1.
R equal to 1 means Q equal to?
0.
0. Very good. Okay, so it's not running already. So R equal to 1 means Q equal to 0, definitely, because if one of the input is 1, then the output is definitely 0. And what about the Q bar? We can't say Q bar just to see the values of the S, because S equal to 0 means we need to look at the second input, and second input is connected to Q. So Q equal to 0 here also. So both the inputs are 0 in the upper NOR gate. So that means Q bar equal to 1. Okay. So in this combination, when S equal to 0, R equal to 1, Q equal to 0, Q bar equal to 1. Just check this one. When R equal to 1, S equal to 0, then Q equal to 0 and Q bar equal to 1. And the name of the, what is the name of the set? What is the name of the state?
Reset state.
Reset.
Reset state. Very good. Come to this one, the first one, or the most important one, that means no change state. Okay, this one. Come to this one. When both S and R are 0, 0. Yes.
একবার সার্কিটটা একবার কিছু চেঞ্জ করবে না, একবার দেখবে একটা জিনিস।
এই তো আগে দেখ। ঠিক আছে,
এখানে দুটোই 0 যদি হচ্ছে তাহলে 1 কি করে হচ্ছে?
আরে তুই NOR গেটের প্রপার্টি কি? 0 plus 0 equal to how much? 0 plus 0 equal to how much?
1, sir.
0 plus 0 equal to 1.
NOR gate বললেন তো?
0, sir.
না না, আমি ওই যে কোশ্চেন করলো যে দুটো 0 হলে 1 কি করে হচ্ছে, তাকে জিজ্ঞেস করছি আমি, যে 0 plus 0 equal to how much?
So আমি তো প্রথমে স্যার আপনি বলে দিন, আমি কনফিউজড হয়ে আছি এখন।
কনফিউজড হলে তো আনসার তো দিতে হবে না। 0 + 0 = হাউ মাচ? এতদিন তো ক্লাস করছিস, কনফিউশনের তো কোনো কোশ্চেন নেই না এখানে। 0 + 0 = হাউ মাচ জিজ্ঞেস করছি আমি।
আমি স্যার প্রথমে 1 বলছিলাম, তারপরে আপনি বললেন ওটা 0 হবে।
কোনটা 1 হবে?
মানে দুটো 0 হলে আমি প্রথমে বলছিলাম যে 1 হবে, তখন
তাই তো 1ই তো হবে। আমি কখন বললাম 0 হবে?
স্যার আপনি
দুটো 0 হলে
দুটো 0 হবে, আউটপুট লো হবে, ওটাই আমি কনফিউজ হয়ে আছি এখনো।
আরে আউটপুট লো হবে মানে কি? সেখানে এইটা আমি আউটপুট বলেছি, ওর আউটপুট বলিনি। আমি এখানে ফ্লিপ ফ্লপের আউটপুট বলেছি। Flip flop output is Q. Okay, I am not talking about only the gate. This NOR gate is used as a part of the circuit, but I am talking as a whole flip flop. And flip flop output means not this output. Flip flop output means this Q. Q bar is the complement. Though the Q bar is one of the output of the flip flop, but Q bar is actually not the main output. Output of the flip flop means always Q. সবাই শুনে রাখো এটা ভালো করে, গুড কোশ্চেন করেছে যে আউটপুট অফ দ্য ফ্লিপ ফ্লপ ডাজন্ট মিনস কিউ বার। আউটপুট অফ দ্য ফ্লিপ ফ্লপ যদি কোথাও লেখা থাকে, দিস ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি দ্য মিনিং অফ দ্য কিউ। গট ইট? ওকে, নাও কাম টু দিস মেন ফিচার্স অফ দিস ফ্লিপ ফ্লপ 0 0। আবার কি হলো
স্যার? অ্যাকচুয়ালি আপনি যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলেন না যে নর গেটের কি প্রপার্টি, তখন আমি বলছিলাম যে যখন দুটো ইনপুট আলাদা হবে, সরি
আলাদা
মানে দুটো ইনপুট যখন ডিফারেন্ট হবে তখন আউটপুট 0 হবে।
হ্যাঁ, সব সময় না, তখন আউটপুট 0 হবে। কে বলেছে তোকে?
সেটা নর গেটের না, সেটা ইনইকুয়ালিটি ডিটেক্টর, যেটা XOR গেট। সেটা মানে দুটো আউটপুট আলাদা হলে, ইনপুট আলাদা হলে 0 দেয়, 1 দেয়।
NOR gate if we give if one of the input is 1, then the output is always 0. If both the inputs are 0, then only the output is 1. This is the property of the NOR gate. ঠিক আছে, এখন NOR gate এর কথা ভেবে সময় নষ্ট করিস না।
তুই ট্রুথ টেবিল দেখ, কনফিউজ হয়ে গেছিস।
Okay, now come to this one. Come to the main features of this SR. When both are 0 0, then what will happen? Okay, the circuit is in the run condition. You see circuit is in the run condition. S is already connected to 0. I just change R to 0. Now let's see what happened. Okay, now what is the state of the flip flop? In this moment, what is the state of the flip flop?
Reset.
Q equal to 0 or Q bar high, sir. 1.
Very good. Q equal to 0, so that means it is in the reset state. Okay.
Yes,
S is connected to 0, R is connected to 1. I am now connecting R to 0. Now let's see what will happen. R is connected to 0. What will happen?
The situation is same, sir.
So nothing is changed as the output. Whatever be the previous output was Q equal to 0, Q bar equal to 1. When I connect R equal to 0, when both the inputs are connected to 0, then nothing will change. Q is remain as 0, Q bar is remain as 1. Everybody see this thing? See this one?
Yes, sir.
Now see another thing very carefully. When S equal to 1, R equal to 0, what is the name of the state?
It's a set state.
Set state. Now look very carefully. Now S is already connected to 1, R is connected to 0. I am going to connect S to 0. Now let's see what will happen. S is connected to 0. What will happen?
Sir,
Nothing. So no changes are there. So that means input is changing. Input is changing from S is changing from 1 to 0. Previously R was changing from 1 to 0. But when both the inputs are connected to 0, nothing will happen at the output. Output is holding its previous state. So this is the concept of memory. Got it? Memory means what? Memory means to not to memorize something. It is actually holding the previous state. So that is called the memory. It can hold the previous state output. Okay, like see again, R equal to 1, S equal to 0. The name of the state is reset state because Q equal to 0. So this is now the present state. Okay, in this particular input. Now I am connecting R to 0. When I am connecting R to 0 like this, nothing will happen. So that means when both the inputs are 0 0, thus flip-flop, RS flip-flop is able to hold its previous state. Whatever be the previous state may be set state, may be reset state. But when both the inputs are connected to 0, then it is able to hold the previous state. And this is the concept of the single bit memory element. Got this one?
Yes, sir.
Got this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay. So now look here. So when both are 0, 0, when R equal to 0, AC equal to 0, the name or Q equal to NC. NC means no change. So whatever be their previous Q, it is remain on the same state. So no change are there. And Q bar is also NC. So whatever be the Q bar in the previous state, no changes are there. And the name of the state is called no change state. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So understand the 3 row, 0, 0 dile ki hoy, then 0, 1, what will happen, 1, 0, what will happen. Come to this one, the last one, 1, 1, when both the inputs are connected to 1, 1. What is the name of the state?
Sir, indeterminate.
So it is indeterminate or race or forbidden. Okay. Now let's see why this thing is written and why the question marks is given in the Q and Q bar. Let's see. When both are connected to 1, let's see what happened. S is connected to 1, R is connected to 1. What happened?
So both the outputs are 0.
Both the output become 0. Is it possible? Logically, is it possible?
Not possible, sir.
No.
Nah, sir.
No.
Nah, sir.
It is
No,
possible.
sir.
Definitely it is possible because this is one circuit, the output is coming to 0. But logically, it is not possible. Why? Because we consider Q bar is the complement of Q. So if Q equal to 0, Q bar should not be at the same state. So that means logically this is not possible. Okay. Come to this one. Come to this another circuit. This is the same circuit. Means the proper. Just check why this is called the same circuit. Now AC equal to 1, R equal to 0. Circuit is, what is the circuit state? You see AC equal to 1, R equal to 0. Now it is connected. What is the state of the circuit?
Set.
Set state. Very good. Very good. Now if both are connected to 0, you see it is holding the same state. Got it? R equal to 1, R equal to 1, S equal to 0. You see it is the reset state because Q equal to 0. So it is called the reset state. From the reset state, if I again give both 0, 0, it is holding the state. And when I give S equal to 1, R equal to 1, what is the two outputs?
So both the outputs are high, 1.
Both the outputs are high, 1. So that means logically, again, this is not possible because Q and Q bars are the complement of each other. Okay, so that means logically this is not possible. Acha, what is the main component used to implement that circuit? In that circuit, what is the component used?
So NAND gates.
NAND gate. Very good. So this is the RS flip-flop using the NAND gate. Come to this one. What is this? What is the main component used here?
So it is NOT gate. 2 input NOT gate.
This is NOR gate. So that means this is the implementation of RS flip-flop using the NOR gate, and this is the implementation of the RS flip-flop using the NAND gate. So in case of NAND gate, when I give both the input 1, 1, then both the inputs connected to both the inputs coming to same state 1. And in case of NOR gate implementation, when I give both the inputs 1, then it is coming both the inputs 0 state. Okay. So that's why you see this one is called the forbidden state. Why this is called the forbidden state? Because according to your design criteria, you should not give this type of input to the RS flip-flop so that both the inputs are coming to 1. Because if both the inputs are coming to 1, R and S, if both the inputs are coming to 1, then it will generate some forbidden state. Why forbidden state? Because as it is not logically possible, that's why it is called forbidden. Okay, because both the inputs should not be connected to same at the moment, means simultaneously coming to 1 same at the same time or 0 same time. So that means it is called the forbidden state. Using your design technique, you should avoid to give R and S 1, 1 simultaneously. This is according to your design techniques. Achha. Why this is thing? Why the name of the state is called indeterminate? Why this is called indeterminate? Because everything has a meaning in the digital. Every word has the meaning. So why it is called indeterminate? Because suppose I give you 2 IC. Okay, these 2 IC is nothing but the SR flip-flop IC. Because this thing is available in the IC form. Every component in the digital electronics are available in the IC form. So definitely some ICs are also there for the RS flip-flop. Now, Suppose one manufacturer manufacture the IC using the NOR gate, and if I give both the inputs 0 0, both the inputs 1 1, what will be the output?
0 0.
0 0. And suppose some another manufacturer manufacture the same RS flip-flop using the NAND gate. So if I give AC equal to 1, R equal to 1, what will be the output?
So
1
1 1. But both are not logically possible, so that's why they are called forbidden. We should not, this is the Nishiddha state. Okay, we should not give that kind of a state so that both the inputs are coming to 1 or 0 simultaneously. But just to see the IC, are you able to understand that inside the IC what component are used? IC looks this one.
No, sir.
It is not possible. So see the non RS flip-flop IC. Okay. So you see, sorry, the IC, that is the configuration is given. Okay, so
স্যার এমনি লেখা থাকে না গায়ে, মানে এইভাবেই করে বুঝতে হবে যে 1 1 দিলে 1 হলে তবেই NAND.
Okay, so that this is actually the IC. Okay, so IC looks like this one. So some manufacturer, this is the sign of the manufacturer, and some IC number is there, their IS code is written, and in the middle IC number is given. So inside the IC, what is happen, what is the component used, never mentioned in the data sheet also. Okay, this is the company secret. So that means it is not possible to understand what type of component used to implement the RS flip-flop inside the IC. Okay, so that means before you give the power, can you able to tell me that if S and R both are 1 1, what will be the output state? Is it 1 simultaneously 1 or simultaneously 0? Is it possible to say?
No,
Or
sir.
is it possible to mention? No, because you don't know the component. Here, as you see the component inside this IC, this is not the IC, this is the circuit. So in this circuit, you can clearly see that this is implemented using the NAND gate, and that circuit is implemented using the NOR gate. So you can easily understand that if I give both the S and R 0 0, then either it is coming 1 in case of NOR gate, NAND gate, or it is coming 0 simultaneously in case of NOR gate. But if you don't know what type of gate used to implement that IC, implement to the RS flip-flop inside this IC, then it is not possible. That's why it is called indeterminate. এবার ভাবো যে বুঝতে পেরেছো কিনা? Understand why this is called indeterminate?
Yes, sir.
Because indeterminate means আবার যা বলে দিচ্ছি, because it is not possible before you give the power. So I just give you one IC, you should not power it up. Okay, you should not connect it to the circuit. Just to see the IC, if I ask you one question that if I give R equal to 1, S equal to 1, tell me what about the output? Is it both 1 or both 0? You are not able to answer because you don't know what type of gate used inside this IC. So it is not possible. So that's why it is called indeterminate. Indeterminate in the sense before powering of the circuit, you can't tell me, or you can't give, you don't have any idea what about the output. So that's why it is called the indeterminate. Now the last one, why this is called the race. So in this particular moment, just forget about this question. We will come to this one, means after 5 or 6 slides back, that what is called the race condition. Okay, so in this moment, just forget about this one, that why this is this condition is called the race condition. Okay, and now you understand why the question mark is given. Why the question mark is given here? Because as you don't know, as you don't know what type of gate is used to implement that RS flip-flop, so you are not able to mention the output before powering of the circuit. Okay. So this is the NAND gate implementation you have already done. So this flip-flop is called set. This flip-flop is called set when Q equal to 1 and called cleared or reset. So many names are used. Cleared, reset when Q equal to 0. The input S, sorry, the input S is called set input. Why it is called the set input? Why the name? What is the meaning of the name S? S name is the set input. Why? Because if S equal to 1, then Q equal to 1. And R is called the clear or reset because when R equal to 1, Q equal to 0. Just let's check this one. You see, in this circuit, when S equal to 1, R equal to 0, then it is set. Q equal to 1 means it is set. When R equal to 1, S equal to 0, Q equal to 0, that means it is reset. So that means if I give 1 in that input, the output becomes set. So that's why the name of the input is set input or S input. Similarly, the R input, if I give 1 in this particular input, then the output becomes 0 or reset. So that's why the meaning of the name is, the meaning of this input is R. Same as this one. same as this one. If S equal to 1, R equal to 0, flip-flop is set. So that's why it is called the set input. If R equal to 1, S equal to 0, it is called reset. Okay. So that's all about the RS latch. Okay, this is further.
Fourth 1-1 টাকে কেন রেস বলছে?
আবার এত তুই শুনিস না নাকি?
খেয়াল করে একবার বলে দিন খালি।
না দরকার নেই বলার, আমি তো এতক্ষণ তো তোর জন্য দুবার কথা বলবো নাকি? বাকি বন্ধুদের জিজ্ঞেস কর রেস কথাটা বলো, এখানে আলোচনা করা হয়েছে কি হয়নি? ক্লাস নিচ্ছে বলে এমন না যে তোমার সব কথা এন্টারটেইন করতে হবে, তোমার নিজের দায়িত্ব তুমি শোনো ভালো করে যে কথাগুলো আমি বলছি। রেস কথাটা এখানে কথা উল্লেখ করা হয়েছে তো, শুড আই মেনশন দ্য রেস কন্ডিশন?
ইয়েস স্যার।
ব্যাস, তাহলে ওটা বন্ধুদের থেকে শুনে নিও আমি রেসটা সম্বন্ধে কি বলেছি, কখন বলেছি সেটা পরে শুনে নিও। Okay, now this one, before only 5 minutes left to end the first class. Now this is called the RS latch. Okay, got it. This is not the flip-flop. This is called the RS latch. As I discussed that between the latch and flip-flop, the main difference is that flip-flop need the clock pulse, but latch doesn't need the clock pulse. Latch is just the combination of the basic gates. So you see some basic gates are not the basic gates or whatever be the gate. So you see in this circuit only the gates are used. No clock pulse are used here. So that means this is not called the flip-flop. This is called the RS latch. Okay. This is called the RS latch. And this one is called the RS flip-flop. Because you see in this figure, some CK is used. What is the meaning of the CK? CK means the clock pulse. Okay. So that's why it is called the flip-flop. And the main difference between CK, latch and the flip-flop is that both are functioning the same. Both are working on this truth table. Okay, both the RS latch and RS flip-flop working on this truth table, but RS latch doesn't need the clock pulse, RS flip-flop need the clock pulse. So in the next class, we will discuss what is called the clock pulse, why the clock pulse are required, and why the clock pulse is given to every sequential logic circuit. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And whatever I discussed here, this is nothing but the latch. Okay, 1 minute please, F4. So this is nothing called the RS latch, because you see, is this any clock pulse? No. Achha, now what is called the clock pulse? Clock pulse is a very similar to the train of pulses. So I just show you the clock pulse. In the next class, we'll definitely discuss this thing. Clock pulse, clock pulse. So clock pulse is can be find out in the digital. Where is the digital? So digital basics. Then not the digital, only the digital. Then power and instrument. Pulsar. Okay, so clock pulse is written as pulsar here, P-U-L-S-A-R. So if you just search it in the search box, then definitely it will come. Or if you find out that
difference টা কি, মানে এটা ইউজ করব কেন, মানে
বলছি what is the meaning of this clock pulse? This is nothing but the pulsar, the clock pulse, and the thing is that, so here you see what is the use of the pulsar. So here you see I connect it here. I connect the pulsar output. This is actually the pulsar output. Okay, normal output. This is the complementary output. Or it doesn't require to understand what is the why this thing is required. So this is the input. No, this is the output. The input is not need to give. This is actually the biasing of the power input. So in this simulation, just bring one clock pulse or the pulsar block, and from the output you just connect one thing. And if you just run this circuit, and if we make the speed as 5 or 6 like this one, then you see what is the pulsar? This is nothing but a train of pulse. 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0, infinite time 1 0 1 0 1 0. So it's a square wave, sometime on, sometime off, same on time, same off time. So this is called the pulsar. Got it? It's actually a pulse generator. Pulse generator where the high is 1 and low is 0, and it's a square wave. Sorry, 1 minute. Hello? ওই ক্লাস নিচ্ছি রে, দাঁড়া 1 মিনিট। আচ্ছা 1 মিনিট প্লিজ। Okay, so this one is called the pulsar. It actually generates the sequence of pulses which is required to drive the sequential logic circuit. Got it?
ওকে স্যার, বলছি স্যার ম্যাগনিফিকেশনটা কি স্যার, এখানে এক্স ম্যাগনিফিকেশন যেটা
Oh,
লেখা
this is
বাদিকে?
actually the simulation speed. This one is actually the simulation speed, which was not required till now, because till now we are discussing only the combinational logic circuit, not the sequential logic circuit. But as I mentioned at the first day that this circuit maker is a very beautiful software. So many animations are there. So this is nothing but the animation, and this animation is possible only to use the clock pulse. Okay, here the manual input is not required. Its circuit is running automatically, so all the sequential circuit should run automatically. It use the clock pulse, and in that clock pulse, when some animations are required, then you see this is the speed. You see some speed is required. The speed means the animation speed. If the animation speed is very high, using your blank eye, means using your naked eye, you are not able to distinguish between the 1010. It's very fast animation rate. Then if you just need to decrease this 1, then you see it's animated at a very slow speed. Okay. So generally 5, 6 is sufficient to understand. This is actually the animation speed. Okay, so that's all about the first class. So today we discussed about the clock pulse, means the flip-flop and latches, the types of the flip-flop, and we discussed the RS latch. And in the next class, we will discuss the RS flip-flop, just to introduce one clock pulse in that particular circuit. Got it? So we'll come back at 2:45 exactly. So now that very quickly attendance.
Sir, 33.
Up to 15 বলতো কে কে আছে? Up to 15.
Sir, roll 2.
Roll 2. Acha, then from 16 to 16 to 33. 16 to 33.
Sir, 20.
Sir, 33 present.
23, 33. Then 35 to Jeet Bera. 35 to 48.
Sir, 26 बोल
26. Then then Jeet Gaurav আসেনি আজকে।
36. Sir, Gaurav আছে sir. Busy
আছে
one.
36.
Sir, 36.
Gaurav আছে 36 present. Gaurav বলে কোথায়? Gaurav আচ্ছা, lateral L5 to L8.
L7 sir.
L7. Okay. Okay, we'll meet at 2:45 to discuss the other thing. Okay. So till now, bye.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Roll 1.
Huh?
Roll 1 present, sir.
Okay.